What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eyebrow back from the PT channel to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 9 spoilers. So obviously, spoiler warning. These are highly likely to occur in the episode. Maybe there's a slim chance that it doesn't, but either way, I don't want to ruin it for you. Spoiler warning, stop watching now if you don't want to know, because it's some big information for episode 809 that returns in February 25th. But first, guys, if you can, join our team, our community, and our family at the PT channel by subscribing, hitting that subscribe button, and becoming a valued member of our PT channel. I hope you do. Now, episode 809 is titled Honor. The synopsis says, Rick faces new difficulties after a battle. Meanwhile, the fight continues in other communities as core members face hard decisions. And I just want to give a shout out to the spoiler sites that we got this information from, but episode 809 is going to be Carl driven, not an entire Carl episode, but a lot of it will be Carl driven, and we'll pick up where it left off in episode 808 with the aftermath of the Negan attack. Now, I'm not sure why Negan leaves the area, but he does. So Rick, Carl, and Michonne leave the sewers, go into the church, and it's sad because you see Rick, Michonne, and Carl are upset. Carl's dying, obviously, so Carl's gonna die in this episode. I'm sorry for everyone who's like, he's immune, a whisper bite, this, that, all these crazy, weird theories, and Carl dies in the episode. Who puts him down? Rick, Michonne, or himself? What do you think? Post your comments below, pause it, let me know what you think, and the answer is Carl himself. He takes himself out. I would assume it's like a callback to when he took out Lori at the prison, but we'll see actually how it goes down. We'll see some flashbacks to the first part of season 8 when he's bit initially, and we'll see what he's going through. He's on borrowed time, so he does a lot of strategies and some good things for Rick, Judith, and the group. He writes letters and everything, obviously, as we know, and it's a shame because Carl's going to be gone and he's doing a lot of big things, but that's how the writers do it on the show. You start to like a character and then see you later. Enough of that. But Carl is going to be gone. I know people are going to be upset about this, and that's fine. And you should be if you like the character. He's going to be gone, so your favorite character or one of your favorite characters is gone. You can't like that. I mean, there's just no way around it. But the Carl death, will it make sense? Won't it make sense? Only time will tell. But from what I'm gathering in this information is that it's supposed to connect Carl's death and this vision right here in the season 8 premiere is Carl's vision, actually. Carl sees a future that he would want to have. Rick says, I will make it happen. So it's kind of Rick's new beginning, but Carl's vision as well if they stop fighting and work together, and Rick will make it real and make it happen. So that's kind of cool that it's connected here, so we'll get some answers about that. I know a lot of people have been asking me here, but Carl writes some letters to Rick, Michonne, Enid. I would assume Judith as well when she's old enough to read it. But it might be one of those things like if you didn't get a Carl letter, you're not cool. But either way, Rick is going to be very upset with the letter in it. I would assume Rick reads it in the field that we'll see later. But Rick is going to get a letter, obviously, Michonne, the people that mean a lot to Carl. And you see there's a big stack of them there. And I would assume we'll see the burial here at Alexandria. It doesn't make sense if Carl shoots himself that they're going to take him to Hilltop to bury it. It doesn't make sense at all. But Carl, Rick, and Michonne will be the ones left at Alexandria. The rest go towards the Hilltop. So these three, Rick, Carl, and Michonne, are the last ones at Alexandria. And there's a great shot of Carl's gun. Carl takes himself out in the church with his own gun. People are asking about the hat. We just don't know yet, but it is a good question because it is iconic. Does Rick take it back? Does Judith get it? Does Carl give it to someone and they keep it? Rick's going to be changed by Carl's death, as he should be. We'll see how it is and how it goes down. And remember, it's an extended episode, so it's going to be 82 minutes, probably 20 to 25 minutes of commercials. So hopefully we get an hour of content. It's going to be a lot of Carl-specific stuff here, and it should be because it's a big character. Rick, Carl, Michonne, and the group, where they go on after this, we'll see. But the season 8 should be very good. I'm excited for it. Starts with season 8, episode 9. Carl, Judith, there's going to be some iconic stuff here, like Carl takes Polaroids with Judith, so Judith will remember his big brother. Should be very nice. Ezekiel, we will find out about Ezekiel. Is he in danger? Is he going to die? Is he going to be captured? What do you think, guys? Post your comments below. What do you think happens with Gavin? That's the other big question that I'm interested in. Some people could care less about this character, but I think he's one of those characters that you kind of root for on the bad guy's team. He's not truly bad, but what does that mean? He means that he's going to die most likely, right? What do you think? Do you agree with that or not? Gavin is one of those characters that you're like, hey, I could see him joining the group, but who takes him out? Carol, Morgan, Ezekiel, someone else. We'll talk about that in a second. Just keep watching. But Carol and Morgan save the day. They save the kingdom. They save Ezekiel. It should be some explosive, action-packed part of episode 809. After the sadness at Alexandria and Carl, which I believe will be the first part of the episode, just don't know, but the word is that it's going to be in the first 20-30 minutes of it, and then it's going to be the kingdom part. But we will see some sanctuary parts, probably the part of season 8 where the saviors get out of the sanctuary. You see the gunmen shooting some of the walkers at the sanctuary. They kill some walkers and pile up the dead walkers so they can get out. I would assume they attack Morgan as well. It's because they get out of there and the snipers are there and they're like, oh, there. And they attack Morgan with the gunfire. Morgan probably sees that the saviors get out and they're going towards somewhere, most likely Alexandria. So he goes back to the kingdom because he knows that they may be coming to the kingdom as well. So he's got to help protect somewhere. And he goes back to the kingdom, obviously, because we saw in episode 808, he's outside the kingdom wall when Gavin is talking to Ezekiel. That's most likely his stick, or could be Henry's. And we'll see Morgan and Carol save the day with Ezekiel and the kingdom. And we need more of that. We need Carol, Daryl, Morgan kicking butt and the saviors. Ezekiel will be saved. He can't go out this way, right? We know his comic storyline should come to the show. It's not there yet. But what do you think of Morgan? I think Morgan, this episode, we'll find out a little what happens. And Morgan is definitely upset about a lot of things here. He's like, I got to, man. I got to take these people out. But what do you think what happens with Gavin? I'm going to answer that question right now. Post your comments below if you want to pause it and have your answer, and then I'll answer it. What do you think? Does Gavin live? Die? Here we go. He dies. By who? Morgan? Carol? Nope. Henry, actually. Henry takes him out is what the word is. And so that's kind of crazy that Morgan and Carol are kind of teaching Henry, and Henry is taking over. Is Henry the new Carl? Carl 2.0? Does it start here just like that? Why does Henry kill Gavin? Because most likely he feels Gavin is responsible for killing his brother. Does he even know that? How he died? He knows that his brother died, but how? Henry is going to hopefully be a bigger character in there. I kind of could agree with that, but Henry's brother Ben was a death that was like, come on, man, these saviors gotta go. And Henry could be the start of a new dangerous group against the saviors. So episode 809 will be back February 25th in the States, February 26th in Europe and a couple other countries. So I'm excited for it, guys. It's going to be the final goodbye of Carl, and I'm going to keep watching. Hopefully you do too. That's the latest spoilers. We'll see how it actually plays out. Could be a little different, but let me know your thoughts, guys. Post your comments below. Check out the Walking Dead community Facebook page and a group, a PT channel page, Walking Dead Mystery Boxes page, Fight For Us page. A lot of good stuff on Facebook and social media. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I can't do it without you guys. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We have a goal of 100,000 subscribers, and we're going to be doing prizes, giveaways, and quizzes. And to be eligible, you got to be a subscriber. And remember, guys, you got to make some left turns before you make a right one. Thank you guys for watching.